Hello again. In this video, I'm going to take you through the very first tutorial. We'll walk through every step so in case you're having any difficulty with it, you can see how it works. So I'm going to go from the home screen and click on Get Started Tutorial. And once you get there, you're going to have to start the tutorial. And as we said before, for any more help and information, always remember you can click over here and find out more. So I'll wait now, the splat is just loading, and here goes. We're gonna start our first tutorial. Let's start by detecting when a splat is pressed. Open the Sensing tab and drag when splat pressed to the programming area on the right. Okay, every time we get a new step, we're just gonna press OK right there. And let me just introduce you, as we're getting started, to what this is our programming screen here in the simulator and to what each area is. So we mentioned the programming area right here, which is on the right side of the screen. I also may talk about the blocks palette. This is where all the blocks live. These are all the blocks that help you program whatever games or challenges that you're making. And I'll also mention the simulator display. So over on the left side, this is where the simulator displays. And you'll get to see that later. It's really cool. Okay, so our first task was to find the Sensing tab and press when splat pressed. So I'm seeing the Sensing tab here, and it matches the color, which is a nice hint that it's purple. And I need to drag this block into the programming area. So I'm going to do that. I drag it right over here. I can put it wherever I want. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, next, we're ready for our next step, which is right here. Fade splat makes the splat light up with a specified color and fade over time. Find fade splat in lights and insert it into when splat is pressed. So we'll press OK here. So I'm looking in the lights category. Again, there's a little hint because it's blue. And I'm going to push it and pull it, drag it right in, and see how it lights up like that? It actually clicks right in. So you'll hear a little click pop when it gets clicked in. And if you're ever confused about what a block does, you can always hover over the block and it will tell you. This is what this purple block does. It does something when a splat is pressed or released. And this light block lights up the splat in a given color, fading over the given time to off. So this splat is saying fade splat 1 from red in 1 second. Okay, so we'll go into next. Also, if you ever don't click it into into like that lovely click sound, it'll turn gray because it's not being told what to do at this point. So you have to make sure that it's popped in. In the simulator display on the left, click on the play button to reveal your virtual splats. This is where the magic happens. So press OK. We're going to come over to our simulator display over here and press the play run button to start the simulator. And there are 2 of our virtual splats. Our program over here refers to splat 1. This is, right here is where it refers to splat 1. So it's telling splat 1 to do something. So we'll see what we're going to be doing next. So next. Now, click on splat 1 or press the number 1 on your keyboard. That's a really neat trick that you're able to do with this simulator. Did you see your splat light up and then gradually turn off? Okay, let's try that. So I'm going to press splat 1 over here, and there it is. It turned red and it faded in 1 second, just like we told it to. And if I press splat 2, what do you think should happen? Nothing, because we haven't programmed anything in here for splat 2 to do, so it's doing nothing, just like we told it to. Okay, let's head into next. Just for fun, see if you can click on splat 1 or press the 1 on your keyboard fast enough to keep the red light from fading out completely. Okay, let's try that. So I'm going to keep it, I have to click really fast to keep it red as long as possible. So that is definitely working. Let's head to next. All tapped out. Change the color in the drop-down menu to random. What happens now? So the drop-down menu is here. Anything with this little triangle is a drop-down menu. So right now we have it set to red. Of course, if we set it to yellow, we know what would happen. One quick trick is that you don't always have to press stop and start again. You can also just restart the simulator by pressing this button here. So just to show you, that's a quick switch to yellow. But they had asked us up here if we switch it to random, what happens? So what do you think will happen if we switch it to random? And remember, when it's gray like this, it means that we need to start the simulator again. So we really need to restart it just so that the changes that we made to the code get input into our virtual splats. So let's restart. And now it is going to change a random color every time I press it, which is really fun. Okay, next. Splats can also make sounds. Find play sound in sounds, insert it after fade splat, and step on your virtual splat. Okay, this is going to be fun. So I'm going to head into sounds and drag this right after the fade splat button. Now I'm going to restart the simulator and try this. It's playing the sound of an air horn when I press as well. Now try stepping on your virtual splat repeatedly as fast as you can and hear how it affects the sound. What do you think is going to happen there? We could do that for hours. Okay, let's go next and see the last one. Splatastic! Check out the other tutorials and example programs to learn more. Then get Unruly and start making your own creations. Finish. Excellent! So you've done great at this tutorial. And one quick other thing you might be wondering what this does here is that you can actually see your program that you've built out of blocks in JavaScript. If you want to start getting really advanced and checking out how to do this, you can edit this as well if you're feeling really advanced, but please don't feel like you have to. It's just a fun feature that you can check out whenever you want. And through the tutorial, we had limited the number of blocks, but you'll see now, if you're in the open coding mode, there are tons of other blocks that you can explore and get to know. Thank you so much, and check out our next tutorial in the next video.